Hey there, gradually, wicked blogger Ghana is being vindicated. Do you remember when I revealed that the FBI and Interpol were in Ghana and working in collaboration with our local authorities to confiscate some flashy cars? Ghanaian authorities have confirmed the presence of the FBI and Interpol in the country, who jointly intercepted several stolen vehicles, of which wicked blogger Ghana can confirm includes Shatta Wale's yellow Lamborghini. I earlier stated that the car had been shipped back to the USA, and that's why Shatta Wale can never show it again on social media except by posting old videos. The Criminal Investigation Department boss, Commissioner of Police Lydia Donkor, confirmed the operation, stating several exotic cars had been confiscated in the joint operation and shipped back to the USA, Canada, and other parts of the world, with the remaining still under investigation in Ghana. Shatta Wale's yellow Lamborghini, fortunately and unfortunately, happens to be part of those shipped abroad, and in this case, to the USA. The Ghana Police Service has uncovered a sophisticated criminal scheme used to smuggle stolen vehicles into the country, involving the use of fake identities and fraudulent shipping tactics. At a press briefing on Monday, August 4, the Director General of the Criminal Investigations Department of the Ghana Police Service revealed a sophisticated criminal scheme used to smuggle stolen vehicles into the country, involving the use of fake identities and fraudulent shipping tactics. At a press briefing on Monday, August 4, the Director General of the Criminal Investigations Department, Commissioner of Police Lydia Donkor, revealed that a special Criminal Investigation Department task force set up to tackle vehicle-related crimes had gathered intelligence exposing the operations of transnational criminal syndicates. These criminals rent vehicles using fake identities. While the rental agreement is still valid, they secretly arrange for the vehicles to be shipped out. Once they receive confirmation that the vehicle has been successfully exported, they stop paying the rental fees and cut off communication with the rental company, she explained. According to Commissioner of Police Donkor, the vehicles are often rented from car rental companies abroad, particularly in Canada, the USA, etc., and smuggled into Ghana under false pretenses. The Criminal Investigation Department has so far uncovered a total of 43 luxury vehicles suspected to have been stolen abroad and trafficked into Ghana for illegal sale. These vehicles include Rolls-Royce, Audi Q8, Porsche, BMW, and Mercedes-Benz. The vehicles are believed to have been stolen from countries including the Netherlands, Spain, Belgium, Canada, the USA, Germany, Italy, and France. Out of the 43 vehicles, 18 have been ordered by the courts to be repatriated to their respective countries of origin. So far, 8 have been returned, while 10 are undergoing repatriation processes. The remaining 25 are still subject to ongoing adjudication. Meanwhile, a special task force setup has also impounded 6 vehicles believed to be stolen. The recovered vehicles include 4 Toyota Tundras, 1 Toyota RAV4, and 1 Range Rover, all traced back to theft incidents in Canada. Investigations are ongoing to identify and apprehend the individuals behind the illegal importation network. Cop Donkor emphasized the importance of vigilance among key stakeholders at the country's ports. She urged clearing agents, port officials, and the general public to remain alert and report any suspicious vehicle transactions. We urge the public to report suspicious vehicle dealings and cooperate with police investigations as the Criminal Investigation Department intensifies its fight against cross-border vehicle crimes, she said. Lydia Donkor revealed that a special Criminal Investigation Department task force set up to tackle vehicle-related crimes had gathered intelligence exposing the operations of transnational criminal syndicates. These criminals rent vehicles using fake identities. While the rental agreement is still valid, they secretly arrange for the vehicles to be shipped out. Once they receive confirmation that a vehicle has been successfully exported, they stop paying the rental fees and cut off communication with the rental company, she explained. According to Commissioner of Police Donkor, the vehicles are often rented from car rental companies abroad, particularly in Canada. and smuggled into Ghana under false pretenses.
The CID administration has stepped up efforts to fight vehicle crime by working in close collaboration with other national agencies, including the Customs Division of the Ghana Revenue Authority and international partners like the Interpol, Digipol, and the FBI to share intelligence on vehicles stolen abroad and imported into the country, as well as transnational organized criminal groups involved in the stolen motor vehicle trade and related crimes like money laundering, insurance fraud, identity theft, visa card fraud, among other transnational crimes. This effective collaboration has resulted in the recovery of 43 vehicles stolen from abroad and brought into the country between January and July 2025. These 43 vehicles are mainly high-value luxurious vehicles such as Rolls-Royce, Audi Q8, Porsche, BMW, Mercedes-Benz, etc., stolen from countries such as the Netherlands, Spain, Belgium, Canada, USA, Germany, Italy, and France. Out of the 43 vehicles that have been impounded, investigations have been completed, and the courts have ordered that 18 of them should be repatriated back to the countries of origin. 8 have already been repatriated, while 10 are pending repatriation. Cases on the remaining 25 are still pending in courts. It is important to note that for every vehicle that is impounded, thorough investigations are carried out and the importers are given the opportunity to provide proof of ownership of purchase of the vehicles from the countries of origin. It is sad to note that in almost all the cases mentioned above, those who clear the vehicles in Ghana are unable to provide proof of ownership or purchase of the vehicles from the country of origin prior to their importation into Ghana. Let me indicate here that payment of customs duties in Ghana does not mean that the vehicle was legitimately acquired from the country of origin. To further boost the fight against vehicle crime, a special task force has been set up by the CID administration to conduct intelligence-based operations and impound suspected stolen vehicles brought into the country. So far, the task force has successfully impounded 6 vehicles made up of 4 Toyota Tundra vehicles, 1 Toyota RAV4, and 1 Range Rover, all stolen from Canada. Investigations have commenced to unravel the circumstances surrounding their theft and importation of the vehicles into Ghana. Intelligence gathered on the modus operandi indicate that criminals use fake identities to rent vehicles from car rental companies. While the rental agreement is in force, they clandestinely ship the vehicles out of the country. As soon as they are sure the vehicles have been cleared, they stop paying the rental charges and cut all communication with the company. By the time the rental company realizes that the contract has been abrogated, the vehicle would already have been shipped out of the country of origin. Some of the vehicles are actually stolen from the premises of the owners. The tracking systems are disabled and they are shipped into the country. In some of the cases, fake credit cards or stolen credit card details are used to buy the vehicles on hire purchase. While the agreement is in force, the vehicles are shipped out of the country of origin. Once the vehicle is out and sold to an innocent buyer, the payments on the purchase are stopped. That is when the owners realize the theft and report same to the authorities. Others also buy and import the luxurious vehicles as a way of laundering illicit profits, apart from the criminal acts like romance fraud and sextortion.
One may ask, why then wasn't Shatta Wale arrested? As earlier explained, Shatta Wale was just caught up in the trap of corrupt Adubuaine and his crooked associates. And so, even though he was a subject of interest to the feds, they were more focused on retrieving their car, which they got intact. Police usually don't arrest people who unknowingly buy or use stolen cars obtained from third parties because, in the eyes of the law, they're not criminals, they're victims. When someone buys a car that turns out to be stolen, the key factor is whether they knew it was stolen or had any reason to suspect it. If the documents looked real, the seller seemed legit, and the price wasn't suspiciously low, then the buyer is generally seen as acting in good faith. In that case, the police simply take the car back, either returning it to the original owner or keeping it as evidence, and leave the buyer to handle the financial loss through civil means, like suing the seller. However, if it turns out the buyer knew the car was stolen or ignored obvious red flags, then the situation changes completely. That can lead to arrest and charges, because knowingly receiving or helping hide stolen property is a crime. But proving that intent is what makes the difference. So, unless the police have solid evidence that the buyer was involved in the theft or knew the car was hot, they usually don't arrest him, they just recover the vehicle. In Shatta Wale's case, he was just being used to wash the car off the Fed's radar, which didn't work. With the confirmation coming from Ghana's authorities, I hope you all trust us to be the most truthful portal on YouTube. Once again, Shatta Wale's yellow Lamborghini is gone. And until he records a real-time video of himself showing it to the world, ignore the throwback videos he has been posting.